Hello and welcome back to the 10th Pint Podcast. We're here with me, Lucas Normal, and Beefham.
All right.
And we're also here with Ammari. Is it pronounced your name correctly? Ammari DIedrick. Is that what you say?
Oh, bro, you got it bang on. To be fair, you got it. Bro, everyone always says DIedrick or some madness. You know what I mean? But no, you got it bang on, bro.
We'll get started off with. Actually, this episode is sponsored by Ateropolis Clothing. So you want to get over to them, you can on the website or on Instagram, right? So you're a professional kickboxer. You're the first kickboxer we've done. So give us a little insight on how you got into kickboxing to start off with.
Bro, to be fair, it started when I was 11 years old. I'm the oldest out of my siblings, so when a lot of guys or a lot of kids had trouble and they go to their big brother or something and say, or their cousin and say, my brother is rare. So for me, I went secondary school, 11 years old, and I got hit in the head and I got punched by a kid in year 10 or 11.
Mm.
And then from that day, my mom said, listen, it's time to handle yourself, be able to protect yourself. Went to a gym. So my first gym I went to was called Studio 2000, and I was there for a while. I won a British title for him, and then I left. And then now I'm with my gym that I've been with him for about 10, 11 years. So yeah, man, it started from something negative and I turned it into a positive. You know what I mean? So from getting hit in the head by a big kid to then being the person that I am now, it's a big switch around, you know what I mean? So it's one of them.
What age was you when you sort of thought, I'm good at this, I'm going to take this to professional level?
Bro, when I won my first junior title, I thought, you know what? Because we've all been there. When I'll never forget the day I had my first fight. I had my first little inter club. And in my head, I was expecting an arena. I don't know why. At the age of 13, I was expecting a big, massive arena with fans everywhere. And then I went to a little small gym in Sheffield. So from there, my mind was clicked and I said, nah, you know what? I need to just graft to then get to the stage where I'm at now, which is the big stage. I'm on TV, I'm traveling the world, you know what I mean? So I'd say about 13, I had my first fight. First fight, 13, and from that point there, yeah, man, it was just a mission.
Yeah.
A mission.
Did you win your first fight?
Yeah. So as an amateur, I was undefeated. And then as a pro, I got 9 losses. So yeah. It's been a crazy journey, to be fair. It has been a mad journey. It's been a crazy one. You're gonna have your ups and downs, your circles, your lefts, your rights. You know what I mean? It's part of the fight game. Especially the game that we're in, where if you're not on it, you're gonna get hurt. You know what I mean? So you could have the best training camp, whatever, but if you're not on it for them first 9 minutes or 15 minutes or whatever, and that guy wants it more than you, it's game over, bro. It doesn't matter who you are. So it all goes down to who wants it on the night. That's it. That is legit what it stems down to. It's not about who's been training the hardest. It literally boils down to who wants it more for those 9 minutes or 15 minutes. You know what I mean? Same in MMA, you know.
How did you come back from them losses? What did you change?
Bro, you know, my trainer he don't bullshit us. You know what I mean? He's not a yes man. He tells how it is. The losses that I've had solely down to myself not doing what I needed to do. Everyone that I've lost to, I know I can beat them. If I had a rematch with all of them, nah, I will do them all in. I don't care. You know what I mean? I fought a guy that beat me previous. I fought him again, in 2018. I smashed him. I smashed him up in a round. You know what I mean? So I know what I can do to these guys that have beat me. You know what I mean? But again, they was better on the night.
Yeah,
it was their time and it wasn't my time. So then you just have to go back, really look at yourself and reevaluate and ask yourself, do you really want this? You know,
yeah.
So once you kind of figure yourself out and know exactly who you want to be and where you want to be, you can come back, man. It don't matter. Everyone's in this boxing frame of mind where if you have a loss, you're not going to be able to come back. Bro, it's the fight game. If you fight nothing but killers your whole career, you're eventually gonna get a loss, mate. You're gonna get someone that's gonna be on it, and then they're gonna essentially smash your head in or whatever. You know what I mean? So you have to be mentally strong to be able to go back to the drawing board and say, you know what, cool, it was his night. I'm gonna go back, work, and just run it back again. You know what I mean? And I think,
sorry, why do you think?
It's one of them. So the team that I've got is good.
Yeah. Why do you think boxing's
bro.
like that, and then like MMA isn't really? Because like I think it's partly might be down to Mayweather having 50, but like it's like as soon as you have a loss in boxing, you finish. But in MMA, like it's different, or in kickboxing, as you've just said, it's different.
I think it's down to money. Because boxing is such a mad business. It's such a crazy business. Like in every division, you got about 4 or 5 champions saying, yeah, they're the pound for pound best, but no one has fought each other.
Yeah.
Not one of them. I mean, like, what is it? The lightweight division, you got that Fimo, you got Devin Haney, Tank, and that Garcia. No one's fighting each other. They all say they want to fight each other, but no one wants to you know what I mean? You know you're gonna get your money, so what you just you don't want to talk it out for about a year, 2 years, and then come to blows. Nah, bro, like don't work like that. Whereas in MMA or kickboxing, you're gonna get that fight, mate. There's no matter of fact, the fighters don't even have a say. The organization gonna tell you who you're fighting. That's it. If you say no to that person, you're gonna it looks bad on your part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So whereas in boxing, I think the fighters have quite a lot of control in how it runs due to the money. Whereas in our game, it's the organization. That's it. The matchmaker saying, yeah, you're fighting him. He'll send you an email, message your trainer. Boom, that's it. Do you want the fight? Yes or no? There's no, well, I'm not ready. It's either or you want the fight or you don't want to fight, mate. That's it.
Do
So I think it just stems down to that.
Yeah, do you know, obviously your signs like Glory now. Is there only one champion per like division?
Per division. So you got heavyweight, light, heavy, middleweight, welterweight, lightweight, and feather, and you got one champion. That's it. And I think it's better like that.
Yeah, I agree. The UFC is like that, isn't it? Like
it's the best way, bro.
Because everyone in boxing's a world champion, aren't they? And it's like,
mate, there's about 10 belts in like every division. I'm thinking you got the WBC or IBO or IBF or whatever it is, and then, bro, just have one belt, man. WBC is the legit one for me. That's it. So I think they should have kept it at WBC, and that's it. Now you've got 5 organizations just saying, yeah, you can be a champion in this or whatever. Nah, it just waters down the sport. Whereas in kickboxing and MMA, in every organization, they've got their own belts, and you know exactly who's the champion, and you know exactly who's top 10, and you know who is going to fight who. You know what I mean? So I think boxing's dying out when you're going to have, you've got your Canelos, you got your AJs and your Furies, but other than that, you've not boxing on a whole. You only watch boxing for one or 2 fights. You don't watch it for a whole card kind of thing. You know what I mean? Whereas UFC, you're going to watch the whole card.
Yeah.
From start to finish, you're going to watch the whole card. Whereas in boxing, you're waiting for that one main event. That's it. Due to the way they promoted it, they've just literally marketed the main event. That's it. They're the selling point. We don't care about anyone else. We just care about these 2 here. That's it. Everyone else is just kicked to the curb for the time being until it's their time to be in the limelight. You know what I mean? Whereas in our sport, you can't market and everyone the same way. Obviously, the champion's going to get more of the shine because he's the champion, but everyone's still got a little piece. You know what I mean? Everyone's got their little shine. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. We'll see what happens.
What would you say the best and worst thing about being a professional kickboxer is?
Like the best and worst thing about being a fighter in general is the graft and the struggle I'll be telling you straight, mate. To get to where you want to get to, you're gonna be broken on your face, mate. It's a struggle. Until you've got a big name, you ain't gonna get no sponsors. You're not gonna get people throwing money at you, this and that. You literally just gotta be a gym rat. You just gotta live in the gym and be willing to struggle in order to get to where you want to get to. You know what I mean? So, but then the plus side of that is, once you made it, you're traveling the world for free, mate. You are traveling the world free. Like I fought. Now that I'm signed to Glory, I fought in Holland. I fought in Miami. I fought in Chicago. I've gone to America and I'm not paid a penny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where people are going there paying thousands of pounds to go to these places. But I've just gone there, I've jumped on a plane, that's it, done. I've got money out there. They've then given me money to spend out there for food, you know what I mean? So that's the plus side. You see in the road, man. So you've got to a point where you're just getting holidays for free, bro.
Yeah.
You can't complain of that, you know what I mean? You can't complain of that. But then the downside is you are going to struggle until you get to a certain position. You know what I mean? Which is how it goes, innit? I'm afraid.
Yeah, you've just mentioned a few places abroad there. Would you say they're one of the favourite places where you fought?
Mate, for me, I've been to America. Now that I fought in America, Holland is where it's at for me. I prefer Holland.
Yeah.
Due to it just being, that's kickboxing country, mate. They live for it. That's what they live for. Whereas America, it's more of an MMA boxing country. They're not really interested in the striking side like that, you know what I mean? Whereas in Holland, they live and breathe it. How boxing is in England, kickboxing is in Holland. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's the second sport, whereas football obviously is always going to be the biggest sport. Then it goes kickboxing. Same here, where football's the biggest sport here, then it goes boxing, vice versa. So for me, Holland all day, man, all day.
Why was it kickboxing rather than like MMA or boxing? Because like you think like, would you ever make the transition first of all to MMA or boxing?
Boxing, not a chance, mate. Bores me. Don't get wrong, like I train like so like Monday, Wednesday, Friday is boxing. I do my boxing to get my hands sharp. And then even now, I've been doing wrestling for about 3 years. So if I was gonna do the transition to anything, it would be MMA.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So majority of my teammates are MMA guys. I've only got a handful of us that are strikers. The majority are MMA guys. You know what I mean? So the wrestling side is coming. You know what I mean? I've been working on it for years. So maybe when I feel like I've achieved enough in the striking game, then I might move over to MMA. But boxing, not a chance, mate. I just can't do it. I like kicking too much, man. I literally enjoy kicking. This restricted, man. Like when I do boxing sparring, I see openings where I would do certain things, but you can't do it, but it's purely because of boxing. And you probably get beat if I went boxing at a very high level, I'd get beat due to them just having a good jab and footwork. Their footwork in the jab is what it is. Whereas us in kickboxing, especially, we like to just be tanks, juggernaut people, walk people down, have heavy hooks, and smash the leg kicks. You know what I mean? Whereas in boxing, it's about being smart. It's about having a good jab, good footwork. You know what I mean? So, and it takes a long time to get a good jab and good footwork, you know. So for me, the transition will be MMA all day. All day.
How does the like money, like I'm not gonna ask you specifics, but like how does the money compare in terms of like MMA and kickboxing?
I think it's down to who you are, down to your name, to be fair. I don't know one person who's probably who's on the same purse as me or whatever. You know what I mean? I think everyone's. I mean, in the beginning, you like at the bottom, you're probably going to be on the same amount. But then again, the more your name builds up, the more people see your fans and your supporters, the bigger your name is, you're going to get more money, man. It's going to vary. Everyone just assumes there's no money in kickboxing because it's MMA, but then there's not a lot of money in UFC either. You have to work in order to get that money in UFC as well. You know what I mean? You're not just going to get signed to UFC and get $500,000 straight away. You're going to be on scraps, mate, until they see your worth, and then you have to earn it. You have to earn it. Same as in kickboxing, same as in boxing. People think you're going to get paid millions in boxing. Nah, you've got to earn your stripes, mate. You're not going to get Canelo money or AJ money straight away from one fight. You have to earn it, bro. They have to see your worth. And if you're not worth it, they're not going to pay you that. You know, so then like I said, it's down to who you are and what you bring to the table. If they can see you as someone who is very good, if they can market you right, you're gonna get paid, mate. If you could be a good fighter and if they can't market you, you're not getting no money, bro.
Yeah.
You could be an average fighter and your name be ringing bells, mate, and you're gonna get more money than the person who's better than you.
Yeah.
So that's how it is. It's down to social media presence, marketability, everything, man. It all plays a massive role.
What would you say your career highlight's been so far?
Mate, winning an 8-man tournament in the middleweight division.
Boss.
100%. That there, was to me was the craziest feeling ever. Purely on the fact that how scared I was on that day.
Yeah.
I thought we took the fight. We said yeah. We said cool. We'll take the tournament. I didn't care anyway. I'll fight anyone anyway. I don't care. Took the tournament. We said yeah to it. And then as it's getting close, I'm thinking, why? Like these are kind of big, man. They actually are gonna be some heavy hitters, man. I'm thinking, all right, cool. So then it comes to the weigh-in now. I'm weighed in, and then I see these guys, and I'm thinking, yo, they're massive. They actually are kind of big, man. There's some big guys. And then the guy that I had in the quarterfinal, he had something crazy. He was knocking guys out left, right, and center. And I can remember watching one of his fights where he hit the guy and he looked like he was proper in a coma, bro. I thought, all right, cool. So he's going to be a heavy hitter. So that there just played a massive part in my head anyway. I thought, all right, if he hits me, I'm going down. Cool. So the weigh is done. And then at this point, my trainer's not with me because his son was in hospital. So I thought, cool, it's just going to be me. My cousin's going to be in my corner. And then 2 of my other teammates. So I thought, cool, I don't mind having him in my corner. But, you know, when it's something like this, I thought, I need my trainer in my corner just for that comfort in the mind, you know what I mean? So we've gone to the show, warming up. I'm about to go on. Out of nowhere, mate, my trainer comes out. He just comes out. He made it just before we got on, mate. The relief was crazy. Just had to hug him. I said, yeah, he's here. I'm ready now. That's it. Cool. Gone out there. I was ready. So the first guy, he was a big knockout guy. And I smashed and I did him in a minute and a half. First round, done a minute and a half. Leg kick straight. Second guy, semi-final, we did 3 rounds, got the decision. Final now, the guy that had in the final, he didn't even win his fight, but because the guy that he fought was too injured to continue, he didn't have to replace him. And the guy that I fought, his leg was already gone anyway. So for me, it was an easy fight because we knew what to do. I'm gonna smash your leg, man. That was it. So in the second round, I took that. No, that was it, mate. My teammate said, "Listen, his leg's done. Let's go for the leg." That's all I did, mate. That was it. Like, just took his leg out, and that was it. Second round. So I did him in the second round. That was it. So for me, that is hands down my career highlight, man. Best feeling ever. Like just going in that as a massive underdog. That was crazy. Oh man, I breezed through because I didn't think I was gonna go in there and stop any of them. I thought if I do this, it's gonna be 9 rounds of war, mate. I'm just gonna have every person I fight. It's gonna be 3 rounds of war. I didn't think I was gonna stop any of them. I didn't think that. Nah, I'm not big enough to stop any of them. Stop 2 of them. I was happy with that. Happy, mate.
Do you know before your fights, do you have any superstitions?
None, mate. I can't lie. Just go there, chill.
Oh,
Legit,
yeah.
I'm one of the. I just literally go there, chill, listen to my music, probably eat some foolishness. I just chill, wait, man. I see. I'm just laid back, man. We're laid back gym, you know what I mean? Like even my cousin, we're just laid back, chilled. My trainer's laid back, chilled. Go there, get the job done, man. What will be at the end of the day. Drill has to be drill, man. Has to be drill or old school hip hop, man. I can't have no opera, classical beats, man. It has to be drill. I need to be in the vibe where I just want to kill someone. I can't wait to go to war, man. I need to have that vibe where I'm going to war, bro. So drill, man, drill all day.
Yo, in that tournament, was that all on the same day, then fights? Because you just said you were like 2 injured, didn't you?
Same day, bro. Yeah. Same day, bro. Same day. So the first fight, I think the first fight had about half an hour. So the first fight had a half an hour, semi-final. And then I think in the semi-final was 20 minutes after that to the final. Yeah. That's another reason, man. Because it's just, I mean, 3 fights in one night is hard, bro. Like in the final, my leg was killing me. When I was kicking the guy in his leg, I was wincing. My face was like, I could feel it. I thought, and that's just for me kicking him. That's just me kicking him in his thigh. And I'm thinking, I can feel it now, man. My legs feeling a bit tender now, mate. I need to get this done and go home, mate.
I'm just looking at Glory's website here. And it says under nickname, you don't have one. Would you give yourself one or?
Bro, you know what? Everyone always asks me this, and I've never ever wanted a nickname. I remember I did a podcast a while back, and I gave him a nickname, and I said, and after their podcast, I thought, why did I even say that? I'm not interested in having a nickname. My fight name is literally my name, man. Like I want people to know me. That's it. I'm not interested in you knowing what you're gonna call my fight name now. Like you're gonna know me for me. When it's all said and done, and you're gonna remember my name, not my fight name. I want you to remember me in it and what I brought to the fight world. So that's gonna be my name. My name is the brand, nothing else. Like my name is literally the brand. You know what I mean? So nah, man, I can't. I'm not interested in a fight name. Never have really been interested in a fight name, man. Just my name. That's it.
Yeah, cool.
It's been hard to stay motivated, like during COVID and stuff. But obviously, have you fought during the COVID with no fans?
Mate, I'll be so honest with you. Like last year, in the first lockdown, I was meant to fight in Belgium. So the week it happened, I was meant to fly out. So last year, the first couple of months, I was fuming.
Yeah.
Purely in the fact because I had a fight there ready. My mind was there, was ready, cool, was ready to go. And then that was it. Borders closed off. We can't do nothing. We can't go nowhere. Then as the months went by, I was just, you just learn to deal with it. You know what I mean? So I think last year, as a person and as a fighter, I think that's been my best year training-wise. I've just developed so much as a person and as a fighter last year due to just having to sit back. Like I said, I'm going to go back to just reevaluate myself and looking at how bad do I want this. So for me, it's annoying being in a situation with this COVID lockdown and we can't fight, but mentally, it's done me a lot of good, man. I'm just hungry. The fire's just blazing right now. I just want to get back in the ring and to show people what I can bring and who I am. You know what I mean? So for me, this lockdown stuff is done me good, man. There's positive and negatives with it at the end of the day. The negative is there's no fights, but the positive is me developing as a person and as a fighter.
When do you reckon your next fight will be? Or couldn't you say?
Hey, I'm hoping March, man. Fingers crossed, man. I need to fight this year. If I'm an OVA while I'm fighting, I think I'll lose my head. I'll lose my head. You know, you've seen people, because a lot of my teammates have got fights as well. Like Cage Warriors, I got all my teammates on Cage Warriors in March. So then obviously he's going to be down. So then we're going to be pushing him. So I just want to fight, man. Like, you know, when everyone around you is fighting, you just want to have the same feeling, you know what I mean? Whereas last year, I didn't fight and a lot of my teammates fought. So I was just basically fighting fit just to push them, in a sense. Whereas I want to have them pushing me because I've got a fight. So, but we'll see what happens, man. We'll see. So hopefully March, April time, February time, if we're lucky. But March, man. Our fingers crossed. March, man, has to be.
Yeah.
We had a question of someone on Instagram. What's your hardest fight been so far?
My hardest fight. Mate, I'll be honest. I think about tougher fights in amateurs. You know, like yeah, I've took losses as a pro, but tough fights where I've had to mentally dig deep. Where my amateurs, man, I can remember fighting a kid called Sam Gav in the amateurs. He was the champion in the junior division the year before. So basically, I had 2 fights. So basically, on that day, I had 2 fights again. So it was 2 fights in one night again. Junior for 3 rounds. I was about dead. I went back to my corner. I was great. I was just ready to. I said to my trainer, I said, I can't do it. My legs are done. I was tired. I can't do it. He's in the corner looking the exact same way. We were both just gassed out, tired. And then the judges said, yo, you got an extra round. I couldn't even. I said to my trainer, I can't do it, man. My trainer said to me, listen, go out there and land the first shot on him. Whoever lands the first shot is going to win the fight. Bear in mind, I said to him, my legs don't work. I went out there, threw a little flying kick. There was no power in it. My toes must have just hit his chin. He's just leaning on the ropes. I've then got on him. I'm leaning on the ropes with him. We're just clinching for about a minute and a half, just throwing knees. It was horrible, man. So for me, my juniors, my amateurs were hard, man. Proper tough.
What advice would you give to like a young up-and-coming kickboxer?
The advice I give to anyone in any combat sport is just stay true to yourself, man. Just be dedicated. You're gonna have and be prepared for the ups and downs, man. So it's a roller coaster of a journey, man. It's not a straightforward journey. Don't just look at the TV and think, yeah, you're gonna go to a gym and you're gonna make your millions, man. Nah, it's a long road, man. It's a good 10-year grind to even get seen, to get noticed, and that's just to get noticed. And then once you are getting noticed, you got another 10 years maybe in honing them skills down and perfecting it. So hard work, man. Just stay dedicated and just mindset above all.
Yeah.
Someone else asked a question saying, are you the king of pad work and sparring?
I don't know why people, if people, the sparring things is blowing up right now. Everyone thinks we spar. If people think I spar every day. We spar, imagine we spar once a week and I see. Like we spar once a week, but I don't know, like we started doing the spar wars in like June, July last year. From there, mate, it's just taken over. Like, I don't get it. Like, I didn't think like the numbers that it's doing, I didn't think it would do that. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. It's helped the gym out. People want to train with us now. A lot of pro fighters want to come down to spar was due to the exposure we have now from Scion boxing. So yeah, man, I don't know. I think as a whole, our team, we're just sparring king, man. All of us are, man. I challenge anyone to come down to our gym, man. You know, with anyone.
Is there anyone specifically that you'd want to fight in your next fight?
Man, I want anyone and everyone. But personally, like I want to fight the guy that I was meant to fight last year anyway, which is an American guy. So if me and him need to have it out, due just purely in the fact that we was meant to fight anyway. So if that fight can happen, then we'll make that happen. But if not, yeah, I don't care, man. Anyone and anyone, man. You know, I just want them all. Like the way my mind is now, I'm coming for everyone. From the top 20 to the top 10 to the top 5, I'm on a mission.
So what would you say success?
What's your end goal?
Me, it's not even about being a world champion, you know. As long as people know me as a gladiator and know that when I'm fighting, I'm coming to bring absolute chaos and madness, bro. That's it. I just want to go down in as one of the most aggressive fighters in this country. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because when you look at kickboxing, you look at the Dutch guys that are the most aggressive and whatever, you know what I mean? So I'm changing that. I want it to be where you look at the UK guys and you think, yo, you lot are coming for wars, mate. You know what I mean? You lot are coming with heavy hands and good leg kicks. So for me, that's it. I want to just be known as one of the most savage guys of my generation. And of course, if the belts, if we win world titles along the way, we're going to win, we'll take the titles. But for me, the titles ain't the be all and end all. It's just an object. The end goal is to be known as a gladiator. That's it.
Have you got any plans for like after your career's over? Have you not thought that far ahead?
Yeah, of course, everyone thinks about having their own gyms and whatever and just teaching. So I think it will definitely go down that route. But you just have to see what happens, man. It's always going to be helping people along the way, inspiring and motivating all upcoming fighters. So definitely going to have my own fight team, of course, when I'm done. When it's all said and done, carry on the legacy through other up-and-comers and just take it from there, man. You know, obviously different opportunities might come, but we'll see what happens.
What would you say your dream fight venue will be to fight in?
Japan,
yeah.
Bro. Like, it's like definitely, man. Like, if before I'm done, I need to fight in like Super Saitama Arena or something like that, man. Due to seeing how it was back in the K1 days, we got like 70,000 people, mate, just sitting there. So that definitely. I mean, before my career's done, I need to fight in Japan. I have to, man.
Yeah. Be bossed up.
I have to, man. That's just K1 country, mate, all day. So if you don't fight there, did you really do kickboxing? You know what I mean? So I have to. It's one of them. If you ain't fought in Japan, I've really, really been about it, mate. So no, I need to get it done.
Yeah.
Have you got any more questions before we finish up, Ethan?
Yeah. What job do you reckon you would have done if you weren't a kickboxer?
Man, I can't even lie, you know. I think I'd have been a bad kid. Because I was a bad kid anyway. I can't even lie. I'd have been a proper hood rat, thug, man. I don't even lie. School wasn't my forte. I was a bad kid. So yeah, man, I can't lie. If without this, it would have gone left. It would have gone left differently, man. I'm not even gonna lie to you. So for now, I can't even say where I'd be. Might be even be in prison if I didn't have this. Facts.
Would you say kickboxing saved you then?
Oh, saved 100%. 100%. We've all gone, because was bad. You lot are different out there, you know what I mean? So but then you have to realize, do you really want this?
Yeah.
Or just say it saved me. If I didn't have this, it definitely would have gone a different way, but it didn't. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah, the last question we always finish on is what's your favourite pint?
I don't even drink, you know.
Nah,
bro, I'm my body's a temple, mate. I'm an athlete, lad. I don't drink, mate. I got abs on abs, bro. I got abs on abs, mate. No, I don't even drink, bro.
Well, what drink would you have then? Like a water or something?
Bro, I'm a water guy, man. Water or like juice or any sugary drink, man. I like my sugary drinks. Swear down.
Yeah.
But drinking, nah, man. It's just not me, you know.
Yeah. Dedication, that, to be fair.
Bro, like, it's never been, I've never looked at it for, you know what, let me have a pint, mate. Nah, never.
Well, that's a good mentality, isn't it, though? Like, if you lived a life. Because a lot of fighters balloon up in weight and, like, go out.
Mate, I've seen some guys that they get fat, mate. They got love handles, the whole, everything, bro. They have love handles, anything. Whereas me, I'm staying the same. My weight's the same. My look the exact same. You know what I mean? So I'm always ready, always fit, always ready to go whenever.
Right, so thanks very much for that, mate. Really appreciate your
Nice
time.
one.
No worries, brother, man. Thank you for having me, man. Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
I'll see you later. Thanks.
Cheers, brother.